Welcome back to the Stephan Show. My name is Graham and welcome to my show. And today we have something brand new that I didn't even know existed until last night. When, no joke, maybe about 6 or 7 people were sending me this screenshot on Instagram, which by the way is a plug. If you're watching this right now and you have an Instagram account, you have not added me on the account, make sure to add me on Instagram because this is where I see all of this stuff. If you guys see something that you want me to react to, that's where you send it to me. And I'm a bit, I gotta say, I'm a bit disappointed in the YouTube algorithm for not sending me this video sooner because this was posted 3 months ago. But in all fairness, everyone was sending me this yesterday. So I have a feeling the algorithm just discovered this video and was like,
guys, you need to see this. You need to see this. This is unbelievable.
So anyway, so we're gonna see this today, and I love this, just based on the title. Let me tell you what the title, you already know what the title is, but I'm just gonna read it. Just pretend as though you don't know what the title is, because so I'm gonna read it for dramaticism. I don't know if that's a word, but for dramaticism, for drama. I'm gonna read it back to you, okay? This is what it is. I was 10K in debt because of Instagram. Wait for it. My debt diary. Wow. Those are 3 very powerful words. Like people think it's, I love you. No. It's my debt diary. Wow. So we got millennial money, we got glamour, we got extreme cheapskates, and now we got my debt diary. We got so much to react to. I don't know how I'm gonna keep up with all of this. So let's watch this and give this video a chance. I want to know how she's in debt because of it. I have a feeling it was a scam. Like she got scammed, she got some Forex trader hitting her up in the DMs being like,
yo, I know how you can make 400% on your money. Just give me your money. How much money you got?
That's what I'm feeling. She's like, guys, 10K in debt, didn't have the money. Forex is a scam, you know? How do you get in debt because of Instagram? How do you do that? How does that happen? Unless you get scammed. If you get scammed, okay, fine, but let's figure this out. Look at the dislike ratio, by the way. It's got 2,600 likes, 1,500 dislikes. That's so many dislikes. Oh, the ratio is all off. That means it's gonna be a good video. Anytime the dislike ratio is this high on something I'm watching, it means it's good. So let's watch it.
Let me know when the cross changes. Back then, when people liked my Instagram posts, I would get really giddy, tingly, and excited. I'm Lisette, and I racked up $10,000 of debt trying to become an Instagram influencer.
I love how it calls her Instagram influencer, but she says like, I was trying to become an Instagram influencer. That's like saying I'm an astronaut. When in reality, like I maybe took like an online course about how to be an astronaut, and then you put my title as astronaut and be like, yeah, I was trying to become an astronaut, didn't work. Meanwhile, my title, astronaut. You don't need to spend money to be an Instagram influencer at all. In fact, I almost think the less money you spend, the better, because you just do stupid stuff on Instagram and you could be, look at Boonk Gang. I know he's a terrible example. All you gotta do is go up to somebody, steal their stuff, get it on Instagram, and run off and scream like, Boonk Gang, like, that was terrible. But anyway, his Instagram account was amazing before they took it down because it was just like unbelievable stuff. Why?
I had no actual interest in Nashville. I don't listen to country music, and then I was like, but the Nashville wall is so pretty. I spent about $700 on a plane ticket, and when I went, I took a ton of pictures.
Why did you spend $700 on a plane ticket? The Chase Sapphire Reserve. The Chase Sapphire Reserve. That's your sign-up bonus right there. It's a free flight. Already I'm upset. I'm getting upset right now because she jumped. This is already bad. We're only 36 seconds into the video and already it's just, oh. Look at her caption though. I don't want anyone asking me which photo should I post ever again. What? What does that mean?
Posting something and seeing the ticker of likes and comments, it almost became like an addiction.
Okay, so let's real talk here. I think this is absolutely some sort of, it's a mental thing. That's what it really is. I think, I'm not Dr. Phil. Let's make this very clear. I am not Dr. Phil, but if I was Dr. Phil and I were to guess, I would say it's a self-esteem issue and she feels good about having likes and acceptance and all, and which, by the way, is a real thing. I mean, absolutely, I could see everyone has a need for acceptance. This is not just Lizette. She is not just the only one on Instagram wanting to be like, you know, I think it's common for everybody, but she just took that to an extreme, and this become really a extension of herself as a person, and her worth is tied up in how many likes she is getting. So it kind of makes sense that she would really go all in on this. But that's, I'm not Dr. Phil.
This is fun. I bought this shirt twice. I loved it so much I bought it twice.
Why? You should never, unless it's a 2-for-1, like you have to get 2 of them. Why?
One of the first big ticket items I bought was a Louis Vuitton bag. It was something I wanted to post immediately, and so I did.
You know what? Can you ever just buy these bags and then post them and then return them? That's what I would do. I'd go to Gucci and I'd be like, yo,
Let's get those shoes, this and that. Oh, and that over there.
and then all I would want is be like,
No. I don't actually want all of that. I need the picture, and I need a picture of the receipt so people know how much money I spent.
and I'm just gonna return it. Like, I don't even need to wear it. I don't even want to wear it. Why doesn't she just do that? Or just try it on. Be like, excuse me, sir, can I try on this bag just for 1 second? Click. Okay, no, I don't like it. There you go. And then just go on their phone and post it. No one would know. No one would Photoshop it. Everything is Photoshopped these days. Here's a picture of me in Gucci. Right there. That's Photoshop. Like, you can't even tell the difference, but that's Photoshopped. In case you didn't know, that's not actually me.
I was really just purchasing it because I wanted to share it with the world versus enjoying it for myself.
But like, you gotta think, what is the ROI you're going to get to buy something? That's what I always think. If I'm gonna fly to Detroit to go and meet Alex Parter, I really wanted to meet Alex, by the way. See, like, and I've never been to Detroit, but in my mind, I'm like, how can I justify this trip? I have to make 2 videos. I gotta make sure the first video performs very well, and that way the second video is gonna be proper. Because people don't realize that even me going to Detroit, even though I'm using points to pay for a lot of it, well, those points still have a value to them. So like, that trip ended up costing me like $1,800 just to get 2 videos out of that trip, and I gotta make sure, like, I need at least 150,000 views between those 2 videos to pay for it, and then anything beyond that is going to be profit. But like, you gotta think, like, for $1,600 and something dollars, her ROI on that is nothing. Is absolutely nothing. If anything, now she's giving Louis Vuitton free promotion. That's what she's doing. She's giving the company free promotion for the stuff. No.
This is DC, Nashville, Germany. In the past 3 years, I've traveled to 12 countries and more than 120,000 miles of just back and forth air travel. That's 5 times around Earth.
Why? For Instagram, so what? So what? Some kid on Instagram could be like, let's get a picture, click. That's the thing, if your audience is never going to buy anything or support you, that's the thing with Instagram that's very hard, is really sensing that sort of personal connection with someone like you can on YouTube, okay? With YouTube, I have a feeling like, because I posted everything over 2.5 years and you see like every little side of me and like you feel more of a connection through this than you would just posting pictures on Instagram. That total waste.
I remember my first salary being $30,000. So spending $400 on clothes every month or taking $1,000 trips every so often is definitely something that kind of salary could not afford. I accrued about $8,000 to $12,000 of debt on my credit cards. That doesn't include things I spent anyway with my cash.
Where I want to know what her parents are thinking about this. Like, her parents got to know what she's doing. If she's on Instagram, she's posting all of this stuff on it. She's flying around 5 times around the world. Where are her parents? I know she's an adult, right? And you can't, like, I don't know, she's like, 25 something years old. And you can't expect her parents to be like, no, don't do that. Don't go posting on Instagram like that. But like, I don't know what to say anymore now. So let's keep going.
One card that I have a 2017 statement where it's at about $3,000. Another card at $1,300. The highest one I'm seeing is $4,376.69.
69. But no, seriously though, what is she doing? If she can monetize her audience, if she has a little swipe up to get some 99-cent necklace on AliExpress that I'm gonna charge you $0 for, but the shipping is $15, so it looks like you're getting a good deal. Retail value $99, then, you know, fine. If she's gonna find a way to monetize this and be like, okay, so I spent $10,000 on random bullshit, but hey, you know what? My Instagram audience, I just made $30,000 from, you know, a 99-cent keychain on AliExpress. Fine. But if you're doing this just to get likes, likes don't pay bills. Likes don't buy you things. Likes don't do anything. Likes are likes. You always got to think, if you're going to do something like this, how to run it like a business, because that's what she's doing. If she's spending money, you got to figure out a way to recoup that money. Otherwise, this is a very unprofitable hobby. A very unprofitable, probably psychologically damaging hobby is really what she has. Oh.
When I was getting out of debt, I definitely had a ton of side hustles. Instagram was something that was growing, so I could make a couple $100s off of that. I tried to freelance consult.
I really want to know what she's freelance consulting on. Like, how to lose money? If you guys want to learn how to lose money, send me $5,000 and I'll teach you exactly how you can lose $5,000.
I also loved dog sitting. I love dogs.
Everyone loves dogs. Everyone loves dogs. I don't think I've met a single person in my entire life that's like, yo, I don't like dogs.
It took me about 18 months to get out of debt completely, and that was just a result of paying my credit card bills as a priority to everything else.
That's very smart, and I'm really happy so far. It looks like she's gotten out of the debt, and I think we're gonna have a happy ending here, which is good. Let's see.
I didn't regret the places I traveled to or the restaurants I ate at, but I could have waited to do that when it didn't feel like a burden. It's just paying for a lifestyle that's above your means.
Okay, so here's what I think. She should have spent the money on a therapist and not on Louis Vuitton. For me, at least, I view social media, like, I have fun doing this, but I also view it in a sense as like, this is a business, and I run it like a business, and I see that more views equates to this, and this is the brand I want to kind of grow, and that's how I view it. And I'm not gonna lie, like, it definitely feels good to be like, a lot of people like a certain video or a certain topic, but I see everything in the sense of like, is this a good use of my time? Am I enjoying myself doing this? Is it fun? Can people benefit from it? And if the answer is yes, then I'm all for it. And if there's any takeaway from this, kind of being a little bit more serious here, it's just don't be stupid. You gotta have a business plan if you're gonna be doing stuff like this, and I think the positive of this is that she came out of it. At the very least, she came out of it a stronger person. She is more educated on finance and paying off debt, and hopefully her story could serve other people. I don't know if anyone, maybe other people are doing this, I don't know if they are, but at the very least, her story can help avoid someone else making the same mistakes and instead just get a therapist for any excessive spending, or if you're doing it for the approval of internet strangers. That's the worst thing, is when you need approval from internet strangers by asking them to hit the like button. And if this video can get 250 likes, then I'm not gonna go to Louis Vuitton and buy a bag to post on Instagram. If this video can get 250 likes, that would be great. So anyway, that's my opinion on this. I like the My Debt Diary series, and I like the fact that it ended on somewhat of a happy ending, and it doesn't leave it open-ended to like, oh, what happened? No, we know she got out of debt, she made some mistakes, and she seems, you know, like she's kind of turned her life around a little bit, and that I really respect. I definitely respect the fact that she got out of debt, she did all that, but she should really be using credit card points. Think of all the money she's spending. She could have gotten a lot of free trips just putting that like $10,000 on credit cards and like using the points and getting sign-up bonuses. She could have gotten like 4 sign-up bonuses for 10 grand. So, you know, but none of my business, right? None of my business. So with that said, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Anything else you want to send it to me on my Instagram. Go to my Instagram, go follow me there, go like all my pictures on Instagram. I don't travel the world, but I do post stories pretty much every day. So if you want to follow me there, feel free to follow me there. Make sure to subscribe. Thank you again for watching, and until next time.